California, who flew in yesterday to be with us, and as soon as she flew in, her smile completely lit up the state of Georgia. All right? I introduce to you Susie Hot Pants Hilliard Ewing. Come on out here, Susie.
Hi, everybody. I'm so excited.
First of all, I have to ask, where did you find your costume?
Okay, this is ridiculous, isn't it? It's an old lady wearing these hot pants.
Wait a second. Old lady? Does she not look fantastic for being an old lady?
Thank you. Well, it's funny. My husband found these hot pants hanging up on a rack at H&M. and they were $3. He said, you gotta buy them, even if you don't wear them. But I said, well, they're not gonna fit. And then they did. And then I went to a vintage store in LA, vintage costume store, to get these boots, which in the movie you only see when I'm stepping in the hot rod. You see a little bit of them. Well, I put them on today, and they already look like 1977. They're ripped and horrible.
So is it safe to say you're still dishing it out?
I'm still dishing it out.
When Susie and I met a few months ago, she's been a delight to talk to. We talked a little bit about I said, there's some people at this little thing we're doing, in Jonesboro, Georgia, that might want to know a little bit about what it was like to be part of the movie. So I asked her, how in the world did you get cast for Smokey and the Bandit? And the story that she told me was pretty crazy. Let's hear that.
Okay. Well, the movie was being shot, and in those days, they had to send the film back to LA to be processed. Well, I didn't know anything about the film because it was in the process of being shot. But I was at a funeral dressed in black from head to toe. It was Jack Cassidy's funeral. I had been in his nightclub act with his wife, Shirley Jones, and he had that terrible accident and burned up. And so we were at the funeral. When we got back to Jack and Shirley's home, I called my agent. In those days, you called your answering service. You didn't have a voicemail. And I called my service. It said, call your agent immediately. You've got to go to Universal. So I called my agent. He said, Susie, get in the car, go straight to Universal Studios. You've got an audition, and it's quick. You've got to do it now. I said, I'm in a funeral. He said, well, you've got to come now, and you've got to be dressed in hot pants and the sexiest top you can put on. I went, well, I'm in a black suit. So he said, okay, well, forget it, just go. So I did. I walked in, and here was every blonde bombshell in Hollywood, looking gorgeous. So I went, well, I'm not gonna get this. So they handed me the sides, and I looked it over, and it didn't make any sense to me at all because I didn't have the whole script, I just had the sides. And I thought, well, my dad, being from Texas, my dad had a CB radio in every car. So I sort of knew the jargon. So I said, okay, I'm gonna give it a whirl, but I know I'm not gonna get it. I walked in, I did the reading, very relaxed because I knew I wasn't gonna get it. And Jennifer Schull, the casting director, said, you've got it, and report to work tomorrow. So that's how